about 6:30. I just had a memory flash, man. You know, every neighborhood got its own unique way. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't always been bad in every neighborhood. Front Hood ain't always been fucked up, man. Listen to me, man. We had spots like the Green Acres, Goat House, the Pink Panties. But we had one person in our neighborhood that can get away with calling you a bitch and with nobody trouble. That's old man Fido. Old man Fido get off that super chicken, boy, that Thunderbird. And watch this, man. First thing he say, you bitch. But he's one of the most respectful old mans when he was sober. Cleaned up real good, took care of himself, and his nephew was Goat. Now, Goat's spot was a hangout for us on 131st. This is my homie Doc Daddy. Little Lacelle from the pocket granddaddy. Little Lacelle's son, granddaddy. Goat's spot was, let me show you about Front Hood, man. Goat's spot was, if you ain't had no place to go, you go sleep in his living room, sleep in his garage. Go didn't never not nobody, didn't want nobody sleeping in the cold. You understand? Same with the Pink Penny, same with the Green Acres. What made the Green Acres so unique was the owners of the Green Acres, Aunt Francis and JP. Man, Aunt Francis, I spent the night in the Green Acres and walked across the street to Aunt Francis and JP house. That's my homegirl Frida grandmama, man. Right? And I'd go get me a breakfast. That cool bacon with that thick grind, you know? And listen to me, man. We had balls in my neighborhood. It wasn't always, I mean, you can be on the first and didn't have to worry about a drive-by. Yeah, then it came when the drive-by started coming. You understand what I'm saying? I remember one time I got out the pen. We was on 133rd, KT pull up and bug and then pull up in the 5.0. Lebo had a big old ghetto blast out there, right? And he was blowing the X-Clan. And man, I just got to rocking with the beat, right? I done won many dollars on 131st, man, 133rd, man, shooting dice, man. I remember hanging back in the day when Poo, White Boy Chris, the homie White Boy Chris, and them, they sold that red hair sesame and we getting money. We had big dice games. OG homie Ben from Mona Park could pull up. Every hood got a unique, like Mona Park got a unique brother there. And every G from Mona Park know who I'm talking about, and every G from Corner Park and Front Hood and Carver know who I'm finna talk about too. Brother Walt, living in the alley between 120th and 119th and Willowbrook and Mona. Brother Walt, big old tall brother, rode a bike, old dude, rode a 10-speed, man. You feel what I'm saying? Every hood had their own way. And that's that roll call I'm telling you about. People like Go, Fido, Butch, Aunt Francis, JP, my homeboy mother, Medea. First place I ever ate liver at Baby Mama house, man. I'm home that weed one time. I got the munchies, and I'm smelling this food. We in the backyard. I'm like, damn, man, what Medea cooking? Baby go up there and just grab a piece of liver and eat it like it's a pork chop. And I tried that same shit, right? And Medea said, you better not spit my liver out. You got to eat. That was the first time I ate liver, man. I never ate it no more, right? But what made it so unique, Medea never locked her bike door. Never had to worry about nobody breaking in her house. Now I'm gonna show you where the respect come in at. I also send a shout out to my big homie Great Cross mother, Mama Doris. My era, that was Mama Doris. In my era, the first mama crib for us was my homeboy Jobo and Baby's sister and Jobo mama, Carolyn. Watch this, man. Carolyn lived on 132nd. We couldn't cuss in her house. We had to be real respectful. Now tell me she didn't teach us manners. Tell me manners didn't come from within the household. Watch this, man. Carolyn is like my big sister. Gave me some of the best advice in America. The advice she gave me when me and Baby and BJ and DK and June and Laverne, them and Ronnie and Doc and them was young niggas. I didn't take the advice then, but today I know how to apply that advice she gave me in my life. So I commend her for the advice she gave me. You understand what I'm saying? Same with Mama Carter on 131st. Oh, man, we had some spots, man. In Front Hood, we wasn't just known for selling water, being a vicious gang. And my first experience at a drive-by happened in 1974 when my homie James Irvin got killed. James Irvin lived on my street, across the street from him. That was my big homie. His death made me really start getting my ultimate crip on too at Willowbrook, right? I mean, motherfucking Bloods pull up on 133rd, coming from Compton Avenue, pulling up, and Gary Jean, them may be, and them send them back down 131st and 133rd in reverse. Listen to me, man. My big homies had us on roofs with 22 rifles, man. Them dudes was with the business. But we had some homes in our neighborhood, record shops, Lou's, Liquor, Albert, Bill's, Bill and Tina, the Hookie Duke. You understand what I'm saying? The Fosters from Six Hood had an auto shop in our hood on Wilmington, next to the cleaners. Front Hood used to have a wash house. We had a gas station, all that on the corner. A lot of people don't remember that. But we had a ball, man. I mean, my homegirl, Big Lady May. That's like my big sister. I mean, my bust on some motherfuckers that pulled up to the hood, right? They got some big old titties, right? I ain't trying to talk about my sister, y'all. And she pulled a 45 military pistol in her bra for me and hit it when the police pulled up. We had spots where we can hang out in and it was safe. Didn't no murders happen in there, didn't no shootings happen in there. And this the cold part too. Damoos grew up in my neighborhood, and I don't even know how they ended up being Damoos. But they still there today and don't nothing happen to them. And they never brought nobody over there to shoot at nobody. That show you how Crips and Damoos can get along instead of feeding into the negativity. Else got the park was some of the best memories in my life, man, playing Little League Baseball. And we shared this park. Even though the park was in Front Hood, you had people that lived in West Side Peru that played baseball at that park. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. Front Hood got some hell of a memories, man. Dances at the Hookie Duke. All framers. Hee-yah! Go get that fish, man. That fried strip on Fridays, man. That Colosso Burgers. Framers used to have a hamburger stand next to his fish market when I was a kid. It's a vacant lot now. They made it like the church parking lot, but it's next to the school. Go get that Colossal Burger, man. That Suicide Soul, that large order fries. And his sons worked in there. We had fun in my hood, man. That shows you how it was coming up gang banging. We had a lady in our hood, my homie Bobby Bright, my Miss Sanchez. She had an ice cream truck. Don't you know Front Hoods used to get on that ice cream truck and ride on the back of that motherfucker, ride through Fruittown, Largo, the Flats, and would nothing happen to us, and we'd ride back to Front Hood. You understand what I'm saying? We had a store in Corner Pike, the Southern D's, the homie Black Tone, Daddy Cliff spot. Then he had a market, Southern D's, market on 126 in Willowbrook. I created my own job at that store. I just started going there, started bagging up groceries. This is how good it was when we was kids, man. You feel me? My homeboy, Capone. I miss his mama used to make, Miss Piper used to make some of the bombest homemade tamales in America. Man, she lived in the pocket. This was my childhood best friend mother. One of my childhood best friend's mother's June, Capone daddy. The ghetto ain't always been fucked up. So I'm sharing this with you to let you know that we the one fucked up the neighborhoods, y'all. Because I got good memories in my neighborhood. Listen to me, man. The Green Acres ain't never had a door that locked. I remember I was in there one time. This when I was in my addiction. I was in there asleep. My homegirl Phyllis came in there about 3:30 in the morning. Put the blanket open. My little brother Inch come up in there the next morning and devil, because they coming to serve. I said, man, don't let nothing happen to my big brother up in there. But I wasn't worried about it, man. There's something about gang members. They always feel safe in their neighborhood. And I always felt safe in Front Hood. I love my hood. I want my hood to be better. I want it to look like it used to look, beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? The streets is fucked up because the mayor of Compton don't give a fuck about how the streets look. My neighborhood was good. And every generation get this. Like the younger generation, they had Miss Williams on 134th Street. Fix hamburgers for us. See, I'm teary-eyed right now because I can take you down memory lane with my hood because I love my hood, man. I miss my homeboy mother, Miss Joyce, BJ Mama, Baby Mama Medea. You feel me? I can take you way back to when my homie Stevie Weavy got shot in the ass when he was in elementary. Motherfuckers come through there busting. I went over there, went to his house, and Mimo let me in his house, his grandmama. He laying on the couch, nursing a little 22 in his little butts. You feel me? Don't worry about nothing. That night I went and handled my business, me and a few more of my homies. And we didn't drive, we walked and handled what we had supposed to handle. Cause this when we was gang banging, man. But we had good memories in the hood. You feel me? Millionaires came out the Green Acres in pink panties. Motherfuckers that started having money, started getting their money. Millionaires came up out of there, man. The Gondo. Oh, man, the apartments with Curly moving on the Gondo, man. It was the best thing happened for us, man. You feel me? I met those skinny ass cue ball. You feel me? Met his brothers. I met my little homie Bert. He gambling, motherfucker. Bert about 13. Motherfucker tried to play Bert. He was my age. This dude tried to play Bert out some money. Bert got on a milk crate. Stood on the milk crate with pussy, man, give me my money. You understand what I'm saying? These was good memories in my hood, man. I remember the candy houses, one in the apartments on the Gondo, Miss Sanchez Candy House, Miss Jenkins Candy House, and the OG Candy House is the house Eddie J. grandmother lived in. Mama lived in right now on 133rd. The homie Devin used to live there. You understand what I'm saying? Next door to homie Eddie J and them and Pat Dog, they used to live on the 4th. Next door was one of my big brother's partner, Joe Fields. So my hood, we had shacks, man. That's where we hung out in shacks. We built shacks on top of our roofs and top of our garages on the side of our house. They looked like mid studio apartments, you know what I mean? We had the carpets, the phones, sounds in the motherfucking, some of them had TVs. DK had the best shack. You understand what I'm saying? But it was all good, man. I mean, we used to shoot dice on 133rd in front of white boy Chris' house, man. Started dice game at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That motherfucker might not end till like 5 in the morning, but you gonna walk away with a few racks. Because Ben finna come with an end. I used to crack Ben that old lad. I used to fire them teas. White boy Chris, always said, he was like, Sherwood got them crooked dice. You feel me? Oh, I cracked him so tough one time, Renee had to stop him from getting that because I ended up at the booking joint where he was talking shit like, I just cracked you. I'll buy you some Seville from you because he had a clean ass Seville. Black and gray on the Vogues with that 5th wheel. You feel what I'm saying? Then was the days in front of him, man. Going to the record shop, getting that tamale, that chili cheese tamale. You know what I mean? Those just the memories that keep me smiling. These people names I mentioned is motivation to me and it's inspirations to me because they never seen the bad in me. They always seen the good in me. When I seen Aunt Francis, Eddie J and them grandmother, Medea, Miss Joyce and them, Miss Sanchez and them, Miss Jenkins and them. Hey man, I was on my P's and Q's, Miss King and them, I was on my P's and Q's. Because we knew we didn't supposed to have no rag in our pocket. We knew we didn't supposed to have our pants hanging off our ass. We gave them their respect. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's supposed to go back to. Respect the village, because the village is going to respect you and protect you. That's what Front Hood always did to me, protect me, taught me, built me. It won't be no Bam, it wouldn't be for Front Hood, y'all. I'm going to keep that 100. I love my neighborhood, man. I'm a non-active gang member, and I just wanted to go back like it used to be in the city, y'all. Let's start paving the concrete and create some peace for these youths out here, man. Let's have some ceasefire, man. Y'all tap up in here, man. I'm at peace with myself, man. For the first time in my life, I'm happy. This as long as I've been on the streets since I was 12 years old. You understand what I'm saying? And the first time in my life, I'm happy. I'm truly, truly happy. We got a lot of black men out there that's role models, positive role models with their kids. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we got to start transmitting to society. Stop letting these people dictate who the fuck we are. We're not savages. We're not selfish individuals. We're some caring and compassionate individuals. We're not a reflection of who that young brother was at Roscoe's that killed that rapper with his father. That ain't us. We're not what American busters say about us. We're not what Charleston White say about us. You understand what I'm saying? We're some compassionate human beings. We know how to love. We just forgot how to love, y'all. And you can't love until you start back loving yourself. You can't transmit something that you don't have. Let's reach out to the youth out here, man. Let's make it better, man. Because I love my neighborhood, man. I love my neighborhood, man. I send a shout out to all of them. My homie Juneborg, mother Barbara. All these women and men that I mentioned. When I seen them, I was at attention. I was at my best because they wouldn't allow nothing else for us but to respect. And that's what they commanded that, and that's what we had to give them. You understand what I'm saying? Let's take that back, y'all. I'm a dude in my neighborhood to say damn near everybody parent and grandparent knew me. And they don't speak bad about OG Bam. Or they might say he was a managed little boy. But like my homie T Tuck mama say, when you seen him coming, you knew he was coming. You understand what I'm saying? I was a dude that been in every one of my homies' houses that knew me. I knew the parents. I knew some of the grandparents. I mean, when I turned 18, got out white, I used to sit in the backyard of my homie Bushead and Molly and bootstrap in daddy backyard and drink some Gordon Gin with Mr. Randall. Every Saturday, I used to love to do that, man. And listen to that old man give me gang. You understand what I'm saying? Front Hood Bill wasn't no English. Bootstrap had us drinking Sliss the Bull, malt liquor, him, Big Ronnie, and Big Van Richardson, man. You feel what I'm saying? The homie Falcon Eddie, Vada T, my brother, Craig Metcalf, the Bully, Cabo, KT, Inch, Moon, hey, L.O., Baby, Doc. I miss you brothers, man. Let's bring it back to where it used to be, y'all, in all communities, man, because every community has some good times. We ain't got to reflect on the bad times. Let's reflect on the good times and bring that back, man. Go down memory lane and just say a prayer and bring it back, man. God gonna hear that prayer. He gonna give us what we want, y'all, and what we need. Believe that. It's that time, man. We got to go to God to get this, y'all. Let's take it back to where it used to be, man. Let's take it the way we used supposed to be. Loving your neighborhood and respecting your neighborhood. Building your neighborhood up. Not tearing your neighborhood down. Let's get some black-owned businesses in our community. Let's learn how to assist one another instead of putting each other down. Let's learn how to hug each other instead of putting distance between us. That's what black love is, y'all. Embracing one another. Black love equals black wealth. Black wealth equals black love. With that said, man, thank y'all for allowing me to go back down memory lane. Support the channel, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Send a shout out to all Front Hood and Front Hood girls, man. Front Hood brothers and Front Hood girls. I love y'all. Peace.